There's TD, Chad from Keltec, running some guns through their paces, just having fun, doing a little testing.
Gotta have fun.
Speaking of which, off on the side we saw this guy. He is a TMPer, and I thought we'd just do a little impromptu handgun course with him.
Do it.
What's your name?
Rez.
So that's your YouTube name?
My YouTube name.
R-E-Z?
Yeah.
Okay, and you watch the Nut and Fuzzy Project, correct? You pick me out, you say, hey dude, what's up?
What's that?
Sorry, it's so loud. So you watch our show.
I've seen some of the videos, yeah.
Okay, and you said you watched the Canik TP9 video?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Great gun, right?
I don't know.
But
I don't know how to answer that, being an absolutely brand new shooter.
you are a brand new shooter.
Brand new.
Okay, so show the world what gun you have now. It is new to you, obviously. You're a new shooter.
This is the Canik Shark FC.
Talk really loud.
This is the Canik Shark FC.
Okay. Cool. The CZ75 clone. Looks like it's got a ported barrel, 9mm.
Yes.
Okay. And I'm gonna help you shoot it accurately right now. You ready? Okay, so the first thing I want you to do is put this target up here. And I'm gonna draw that target down there ready, and I wanna watch you shoot. And then I'll instruct you from there. Do you have it loaded up already, the mags?
No.
Okay, we'll load that up and I'll run the target. You start running. What got you into guns? Why did you decide to start going into YouTube and watching videos?
It's a bit of a long story. That's where I got my name, Red. It's sort of a gamer name, and I got way into video games quite a while ago.
Okay.
So I was sort of a heel in these video games, and I just came to the realization, you know, I kind of got into gaming because I was getting unhealthy.
Because you're getting what?
I had an illness,
Oh, okay.
which kind of laid me up a little bit. And I got into these video games, and you know, I was a healer, which a healer, you know, resurrects a dead gamer.
Got it.
And you know, I just got drawn into these games, and before I knew it, I was like just vegging out with these games. You know?
Talk real loud too, Rez.
Okay.
So you're vegging out with the game.
Yeah.
We've talked about that before.
Yeah. So the reason I took this name on is because I'm actually res out of this video game phase.
And go into real life.
What's that?
You want to go into real life.
Exactly. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So there's lots of reasons for the name Res, but yeah, I'm resurrecting out of whatever this unreal life, getting into real life. I wanted something to take me out, outside, get me moving around, back into life. You know, my health is back. There's no reason for me to be vegetable in front
Okay,
of a
let me
video.
interject this real quick. I mean, this is so amazing that I read to you and you're saying what you're saying, because in my latest questions to Nut and Fuzzy, I talk about video game addiction and there are good uses for it, but a lot of people get lost in that really amazing artificial world where you can do anything.
Yep.
And it's fun, it's engaging, but it pulls people out of real life and you're lost. Would you agree with that?
I would absolutely agree with that. You know, you get into this mode where you feel like you have to. They're called dailies. You have to go. You have to go to get to the game, do your dailies, and then it's just, I don't know. It's just bizarre. So now
It's its whole life. It's the whole way of living, isn't it?
It kind of is.
Yeah. It's
So-
kind of like the movie Tron. So you go into the artificial world and it's a whole life that you have there apart from reality.
Well, you sort of fool yourself into thinking like it's something it's a routine. It's something I need to do. I need to get in there, go do my dailies. You know, I need to reach end game. You know, you start investing money into it. That draws you in further. Yeah, it's
like any addiction. Any addiction can be that way. Drugs, alcohol, anything can be addictive if you do it kind of out of Okay, so that's great. And no, was this set up at all? Did I meet you before? Did I tell you to say any of this?
No.
Okay, it's amazing you said that because it ties in perfectly with our philosophy here. So let's get to real life. Let's get to real shooting. Before you load up, I want you to dry fire. I want you to dry fire at the head right now. Dry fire. So unloaded, click the trigger.
Okay.
Let's do that right now. Just grab the gun. Point it in a safe direction. We're going to point it straight up. There we go. So we go straight up. We'll walk down there. Go ahead and take your stance, and I want you to go ahead and dry fire it there, Rez. At the head. This is Rez.
I have a really bad habit. Whenever I'm walking, I have a really bad habit. That's automatic.
Okay. The habit we develop, as you know, is to put that finger high along the side of the frame of the pistol. And that will come with practice. And you can practice this stuff. You don't have to fire around. You're going to be looking at a television show. Obviously, we're going to make sure the gun is safe. You don't need snap caps. The gun needs stabilizers. Firing pins won't break. And practice the stuff we're going to do now. So we come off the trigger. Our finger goes to the side of the frame. That's one thing you can practice. Okay, so let's see. Pull the trigger, and as you're pulling the trigger, Rez, I want you to maintain that sight picture on the dude's head. Don't cock it. Go double action. So go ahead. Watch the front sight. You tell me what that front sight's doing as you pull that trigger. Pull it slow. Okay, and then I'm going to assume the gun cocks, and I'm going to do it for you. Now go single action pull, and tell me what that front sight's doing. Is it stable? Is it moving at all? Okay, relax, take a breath, come down. Just put the gun down, relax a little bit, relax your muscles. That will translate into shot as your group's getting larger. Shooting is pretty much really basic. If you understand, it's trigger control. When you're getting really precise, control and stance. Marksmanship fundamentals. If you apply them consistently, you're going to shoot well. Let's load up, shoot a couple rounds and see how you do. When you shoot, I want you to grasp the pin. It looks like you have a good grip. We don't want to grasp it too tight, but just a firm grasp so we're controlling the recoil. Really watch that front sight picture. And your job is to pull the trigger so slowly that when the shot breaks, it's almost a surprise to you. Okay? So let's do that. Here, you film me. I'll load up for you.
They have done everything but to that guy.
Let me just get my pocket knife out here.
Just simply pin the frame, the recoil. They were trying to cap the recoil. What the hell are you guys doing?
It's a handy little pocket knife.
Extractor screen. They finally built an extractor screen. Guess what? Yeah.
Now when I load up, I don't use a loading tool, I just use my thumb. I push the base of the cartridge down, go all the way to the base. I can do it with or without gloves, it doesn't matter. Loading tools usually slow me down. If I'm loading up like 10 mags, maybe, just maybe, I'll use a loading tool, but usually not. Some magazines are really stiff, but most of them like this one are just fine. You can load it up easily, good technique. Okay, so at the range we have right now, if you're at 5 yards, you should get all the shots into a fist group. If your trigger control's right, if your grip is right, if your stance is right. There you go. I'll take over the camera. This is Rez. We're up to shooting exhibition. More like course. All right, dude, give me 3 rounds. The other way, dude. New shooter, he's learning. Okay, so rack the slide. Let it fall. Safety on. Let it fall. Don't. When you rack that slide, I want you to let that slide go. Don't ride it forward. Safety on with this thumb. Always use your strong hand for the safety. There you go. Now up on target, Rez. Sweep the safety off. Breathe out and relax. Get really relaxed.
I'm shooting for
3 shots in the head. In the head. Remember what we talked about in sight control. Safety off. Don't forget that safety. There you go. Remember, use your shooting hand. Take your time. Excellent. Excellent. Safety on. Nope, don't use that hand. Use this hand. One hand only for safety. Take this hand out of the way. Okay, you film. You're the cameraman. Film me. By the way, great job. Look at his shots. Shots really, really tight, using those principles we talked about. Now, when you come off shooting, you're like this, right? I want you to just come off and safety. This hand is nowhere to be seen. You might want to do that, but it's always this hand. This hand should never be manipulating controls. Strong hand only. If you're left-handed, you'd be the other way, okay? It doesn't get any better than you just did. Were you shooting like that earlier?
I shot okay. I don't know. I really don't know because I have no experience. You know?
Well, give me 3 more rounds. You're doing great. You might be a natural.
So I'm looking at the same place?
Same thing. 3 rounds. Get that offhand out of the way. There you go. Your grip looks pretty decent. Feel comfortable to you. Your grip, how you're holding the pistol.
You know, I actually watched a video how to hold my hands.
Most guys will shoot the way thumbs are parallel to the frame right here. They don't use the hook trigger guard, and if it works for you, I say go with it. Great. This is Rez, a brand new shooter, breaking away from the video game realm, and he's doing great. Not set up, as everything in TMP, totally genuine. Try to lean forward just a little bit for recoil. There you go. Excellent. All right, good. Shoot the rest of the magazine to the bottom, Rez. Keep going. The body, in the middle of the body. Look at this. Holy cow, this thing's on it. Wow, really good, Rez, really good. Okay, safety on. Oh, you're out, good. Excellent. That safety sucks, doesn't it?
I don't think it will engage while the slide's back.
Right, you're right. But I'm still not impressed.
Yeah.
Still not impressed. Look at how you did. That, my friend, is simply outstanding. It does not get any better than that. Dry firing is very telling what your trigger press is all about. If your front sight is very consistent while you dry fire, it's going to tell you where your shots will break. We talked a little bit about grip. And remember, you were leaning a little bit back on your stance. Try to lean forward a little bit so you can recover the recoil. Okay. You might, you're kind of squared up to the target, you might just rotate a little bit.
Like
you'll see other guys, all types of techniques, and there's 1,000 ways. But what you're doing right now is working. Now, if you amp up the stress level, the grooves open up a little bit, but those fundamentals have got to be there. That's it. Well done.
Wow, cool.
Yeah, so I hope that helped. Just a little something, something.
Yeah. So when I'm breathing, you know, I don't want to hold my breath, but
I breathe out about halfway and hold it.
Okay.
Sometimes you can breathe. With pistol shooting, it's always critical. When I'm making a 500-600 yard shot with a precision rifle, it's critical.
Okay.
So I'm really going to control my breathing. I'm really going to slow down. And what I've told my viewers is create calm. I control what my body's doing. Pistol shooting, it's less important, but it is still important. But breathe, but don't let it throw your shots off.
Okay. Okay.
All right. Any parting shots, so to speak?
Like I say, being new, I don't even know which questions to ask.
Well, watch the comments on the video. You'll see the guys are going to praise you for doing really, really good.
Cool.
I mean, 5 yards, 7 yards, but that's, look at this, dude. That's pretty awesome, right?
Nice. That's better than I could do.
That's way good. All right, we got to go back to work. Nice meeting you. Congratulations on coming to the real world. Keep it up.
Okay.
Thank you. You are deadly.